Hi guys! So it is that time of the month for our Disney video, and this month I chose to do Brave. So we are going to make a very meaty meal and some really sweet, yummy treats. For the meal, I'm going to make some turkey legs with some chicken legs, and we're going to kind of have like a big feast as you see in the movie, and then of course bears are all through the movie, so we're going to make some bear paw cookies. So if you guys want to see how to do this, then keep watching. Alright, and for our meal, I've got quite a setup here. So we're just going to start at the end here. I am using some premium California blend vegetables just because I want a little bit of contrast in between the potatoes and all the meat and all of that. It's got some broccoli in it, some carrots, some cauliflower, and I think that's about it in this one. And then I'm also using some honey gold potatoes, and these are so good for like potato salad. Oh my goodness, these are like the best. And then I purchased 2 drumsticks at my local grocery store because, of course, you know, a key part of the movie is you see the dad eating this big old hunk of meat. Kind of shows how big and mighty he is. So you can purchase these at Walmart and probably like Kroger. But anyways, these are turkey drums. And they are fully cooked. You just have to pop them in the oven for about 45 minutes and then they're ready to go. So to go with that, I am also cooking some chicken drumsticks. I'm going to show you guys here in just a few minutes how we're going to season that up. I also have an onion. You're going to need some butter, lemon juice, lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, some salt, and a bowl to mix everything in. Alright, so what I've done here is I have mixed a teaspoon of the onion powder, garlic powder, this salt, and a little bit of the cayenne, about half a teaspoon of the cayenne. You don't want it too spicy, and a teaspoon of the lemon and pepper blend. I have also taken half a stick of butter, melted it with a splash of lemon juice. This is really going to help tenderize the chicken so it's not so tough. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our chicken drums and we're going to lay them here on our pan, and then we're going to take our little bitty brush, dip it in our butter mixture, slap it on our chicken, season it as much or as little as you like with our seasoning here, and then I'll be back to show you guys what we're going to do after that. We have seasoned the chicken on both sides, and I know you're thinking, wait, I have butter left over. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, save it, because when we put this in the oven, we're going to leave it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. Halfway through, we're going to take the foil off, and we're going to put the rest of that butter on the chicken just to make it really nice and juicy. And make sure you don't use that butter for anything else. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up with foil, and we're going to pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Put the remaining butter on it, and then let it finish cooking until it is thoroughly done. At the same time, we're also going to throw in our drumsticks. That takes about 45 minutes, so I'm guessing about the time that they're done, my chicken will be done too. Alright, so now on to our potatoes. So I've just put our potatoes here in a pot, covered them with water with a couple splashes of milk, and the leftover butter from our chicken, not the used butter, not the melted one, the half a stick. Threw that in there with a little bit of seasoning. I used some ranch dressing seasoning. So I'm basically just going to boil these for about 15 to 20 minutes until they are nice and tender. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, our potatoes are done. So what I've done here is in this bowl, I have put a couple of spoonfuls of sour cream, half a package of ranch dressing seasoning, the rest of the package if you put them in your potatoes while they were cooking, a couple splashes of milk, and a little bit of my house blend seasoning. You can put salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder in there. I'm just kind of whisking it up. If you want to add more sour cream, feel free. I'm just going to kind of whisk this up, whisk it all together, and then we're just going to pour it over our potatoes and just give them a light toss and let them kind of sit in those and soak up some of this goodness. Okay, so your potatoes should look something like that. Our turkey legs are done. Wow. They look beautiful. They are beautiful and look juicy. Okay, our chicken is done cooking with the foil on. So I have taken the foil off and I've turned on the broiler, and we're just going to let the skin get really nice and brown and kind of crisp up just a little bit on this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. And during that time, I have also got my vegetables just steaming here in this pot. Alright, and there is our meal. So we have the mixed vegetables here, we have the potatoes, we have corn, chicken leg, turkey leg. If you're making this for like a really big crowd, you could add like the sausage. In the movie there was, he had sausage and it looked like half of a ham. You could definitely go all out and add a lot more meat, but I think this is about all he can handle, so that's pretty much it though. Okay, now for dessert, we are going to make some bear paw cookies. You are going to need 1 box of Duncan Hines milk chocolate brownie mix. You are going to need 1/4 cup of melted butter, and it needs to be cooled at room temperature. You are going to need 1 large egg, 2 teaspoons of water, some peanuts, some dark Hershey Kisses. Sorry, the little one's stealing candy. I chose to get cashews and classic peanuts because I didn't know which ones I wanted to use for the nails. So you can get either one, totally up to you. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so in a big bowl you are going to combine your butter mixture, and you are going to combine your egg. So we need 1 large egg. We're going to mix that together with a fork until it forms kind of like a dough. Kids trying to steal chocolates. Okay, so you might have to use your hands. Just make sure your hands are nice and clean. So we're going to take our dough, and I'm just going to grab probably about a tablespoon of it, and I'm just going to roll it into a ball. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I know my hands look like I'm playing in dirt. It's okay though. We're rolling into a ball, and we're going to place it on our cookie sheet. If you need to add just a couple splashes of water when you're mixing the dough, feel free. Just don't go adding a bunch of it. So we're going to roll all of these into little bitty balls, and we're going to place them on our cookie sheet just in a row. Leave some space in between, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, now that all your little bear paw feet are rolled out here, next you're going to take your dark chocolate kiss, and you're going to put the pointy part into your little cookie, and you're going to take some of your cashews or your peanuts, and you're going to put the little bear toenails on there. We're choosing to use the cashews just because it looks more like actual claws other than the peanuts, but choose either one. So we're going to put about 4 or 5 on each one, and then we're going to pop them into the oven just for a few minutes at 350 degrees. Alright guys, they are done and cooled, and this is what they look like. They look like little bear paws. 2-year-olds at the counter. But that's what they look like, guys. Wasn't that easy? I told you guys, it was super easy, and those cookies go great with a cup of coffee. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my other videos, watch our daily vlogs, catch us on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!